KVJ After the Show podcast.
Kevin's eyes look insane, but he's got new hair. Virginia is a witch, and she farts in her chair. Jason is a spaz who's got an old man's ass. Welcome to the After the Show podcast.
Yeah, hello, and welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast. Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
Yeah.
May you get a little hump in your hump day.
Okay. It's the wish, huh?
Mm-hmm. Especially for you.
Yeah, that's...
You deserve it.
You're fucking weird, dude.
Man needs a stress reliever. He needs a release, for good Lord. Someone, please release him.
Mm-hmm. Well, I got a lot of...
Just
yeah, I don't even know. Yes. What are you going to say?
What an opener.
Yeah, I want to go fuck tonight.
Let's put a little extra hump in your hump day.
Heck, what?
What are you talking about?
Heck, I don't have anything to say to this. Got an update on Jbird's haunted doll Vlad. Apparently is in some trouble.
He's in trouble?
Uh-oh.
Well, yeah, he's got some issues. There's a little good and there's a little bad here. Now, he was abducted from the live show on Saturday at the Boca Black Box.
Last I saw him, he was on stage. He wasn't looking good.
He's had a rough summer.
Yeah, he really is. And now we got this latest one from Vlad, KVJ at yahoo.com.
He has his own email.
There's an email that the abductors have, J.
Oh,
L&L here.
These abductors are loving this.
I appreciate the creativity. Thank you for the entertainment.
It says, Dear KVJ, Vlad is safe, enjoying his adventures. He was out for a stroll, but he got ambushed by Darth Vader and a stormtrooper. Did you see that there?
What is
luckily-
going on?
Yeah.
Oh my God, diorama like you like to
They're
build?
making dioramas.
Luckily, the lightsaber malfunctioned, and he was saved by R2-D2. And then at that point, he was able to escape. He got away on a bike that some hottie left behind. So he was able to get out of there. Okay.
This is amazing.
This really is an adventure. They've storyboarded it.
They were talking about a possible return, but they said Mountain Dew and hand pies are not our thing. That, I believe, was left as a possible reward for Vlad. How about a Red Lobster gift card and some Jameson?
Oh.
Speed, so.
They're shaking me down.
Yeah.
How much should said gift card be worth?
I don't know. We can throw
I don't
want to
insult the kidnappers, but we on a budget, y'all.
Okay, well, where's the drop-off point?
What's that?
If I do give into the ransom, now I kind of want Vlad back. They're making this exciting for
You
me.
better get the Red Lobster gift card and the bottle of Jameson. Don't try to pull a switcheroo.
But
you
what's-
can get Vlad killed.
But where's the drop-off point? If I have the Jameson and the Red Lobster.
Well, the email address is there, so you could start the conversation, ask them some questions, or we could wait to hear back.
Do it in a public place so that everybody's safe.
Let's wait to hear back from them. Let's see how serious they are.
Yeah. Okay. Another comment here from Jennifer.
Would you be twisted if you found out Suits has Vlad and he's just looking for an extra way to get scratched before he leaves?
It would be mind blowing.
What a weird shakedown, huh?
It would be a weird shakedown.
From your own camp.
Nothing would surprise me.
That's always the twist, though.
Oh yeah, someone
great
within your own
twist,
crew.
Yeah, that has done it. Jennifer said when we grew up on Sundays, we were allowed to share 1 liter bottle of soda between the 5 of us, parents, 3 kids, so I never crave soda. The only time I have soda is when I have Coke and dark rum. Ooh, nice
dark rum?
combination. I only use it as a mixer. That's the only time they ever have it. Yeah, I know as a kid, my parents, they had glass bottles back then, and my dad, he would notch them. And after my paper route, I got, I think it was a half or a third of a soda, something like that, but I couldn't go past that line. And man, I remember one time I was like, oh my gosh, I went below the soda. I was so hoping I wasn't going to get in trouble.
Yeah.
But the problem was you would go back the next day, and the second day was so flat. So it was just terrible. So you loved it when it was fresh, but yeah, when you went for day 2, it was just absolutely terrible.
My mom somehow found 3-liter sodas. I remember she came home. We got 3
You didn't have
liters.
enough.
The Penningtons like it big.
Yeah.
I mean, when Costco came around, it was a big thing. Things in bulk. Oh my gosh.
Now you said that your son Rocco got a chest pain last night, and you think it's because he drank soda. In fact, it was so bad your husband was thinking about taking him to the emergency room.
Yeah, well, so Panda is downstairs with our family friend, and the 2 guys are watching the Panthers game. Rocco was left upstairs to his own devices. It's summertime. He don't got to go to bed early. He wasn't interested in the hockey game, so he was in his room playing video games. And I know he was in there swigging sodas.
Okay.
Because Panda got not 1, but 2 12-packs of soda for the Panther game. Like, who could drink all this soda? But anyway, Rocco has it upstairs in his room. Nobody's really watching him. I go to bed, and I'm like dozing off. I'm such in a peaceful place. And Rocco comes barging into my bedroom like Kramer, talking about chest pains, and he needs to go to the ER and get an EKG. He thinks he's having a heart attack.
Does he know those terms?
I don't know. But him and his sister together, she's like, Mom, if he goes to the hospital, they're going to give him an EKG. He's like, what's an EKG? Like, so then they were both.
No.
She's like, if anybody goes in the ER and they're complaining of chest pains, there's a protocol for chest pains. And they're going to like do all these tests to him. And she's like, Mom, it's going to be thousands of dollars. And I'm like, what? Thousands of dollars?
All because he wanted some sodas.
All because he overindulged in sodas, I believe.
He was soda drunk.
He was soda drunk.
And I was wondering, too, because I think sometimes caffeine might have that, because I've heard about some kids that have done excessive amounts of the energy drinks, and I don't know if that soda would have enough in it, but they get racing hard, and I think they do get chest pains as well. I've heard of that being a correlation. So possibly if he did drink enough soda, maybe that could have been an issue, the caffeine, too.
I also think he probably had the bubble guts and he had some gas, because that can if he drank more soda than he normally does, it's not uncommon to get gas pockets.
I'm pretty sure he drank multiple sodas, and he was drinking them straight out of the can, warm, because he smuggled them up there so we wouldn't see how many he took. So he's not even pouring them over ice and diluting them at all. Like, they are straight warm out the can, like a junkie.
How many do you think he actually consumed?
I don't know. When I woke up this morning, I was still upset. And I went and took the 12 packs of soda, 2 of them, and I hid them up in the top pantry. And then I put like stuff in front of him. So nobody's going to know where those are. He can't get up there and reach them. But I'll go do a count. There was still sodas in there, but I don't know how many. He might have drank like 3 or 4 of them in like an hour or 2.
If he drank 4 sodas, that would give him a belly ache and possibly give him some gas around the. I mean, that's a lot of soda. I will drink 4 sodas in an hour. It's a fuck ton of soda,
I
dog.
would never drink that.
Okay, with the judgment, we get
I would
it.
never even drink a full soda. I just don't think it's good for you.
Okay, well, there's a lot of shit you do that ain't that good for you either, so get off your high horse, honey.
Well, I can't do everything bad. I gotta have balance.
I mean, Panda doesn't do shit wrong. He drinks some soda one night. Fuck this shit. Off with his head and off with anyone who drinks soda's head.
I'm just saying, we got problems.
I hear you.
Our house is not in order.
Get your house in order, Nikki. I love when people say that. Get your house in order,
My house is definitely not in order. It was so chaotic and such a mess. And before the Panthers game was even over, like, our friend left, and it was awkward because Rocco was holding his chest and crying, and it was so dramatic. And then Panda and Rocco get in the car, and they're going to the hospital, and I'm like, oh, my God. And I guess something happened along the way. They decided not to go to the hospital. They came back, and just the drama of it all.
And this is all from what, Pepsi, and the other one was Dr. Pepper, did you say?
Panda had Pepsi.
Yeah.
Rocco had Dr. Pepper.
Okay. All right.
It's a lot, Kevin, I know. I'm exhausted as well.
Yeah. That's quite a night, huh? And you're trying to sleep.
Well, yes.
All right.
If I'm up past 10, we got a problem. This was 10:45. This was 11.
I'm throwing the towel in. We've had enough. This is our 7th soda rant today, Kevin.
Oh, I know.
He keeps asking
3
me
of them
about
on
it.
the air, and then 4 behind the scenes. One I just got her before the podcast.
I didn't know he was secretly taping me, but he knows how to fire me up.
It's a hot button.
All I say was, I'm looking for a soda. I'm not trying to get you mad. But, oh, my God.
Here she goes again.
And it's all captured on my secret video.
Got an email here from Michelle. She said, Kevin, you were talking about finding a more mellow, relaxing beverage. Now, look, I love the tequila, but I got to tell you, I do know that, man, a little too much tequila and, regrets, problems can follow. And I hate that line. I always like the relaxation of liquor. I do not like the drunkenness of liquor.
It can go sideways.
It can, and I don't like that threat of just one day it pops off. I see too many people are fucking up their lives.
Oh, the werewolf gets too thirsty.
Yeah,
Werewolf's
absolutely.
gonna werewolf.
I'm one of those people. I knock down beverage like crazy.
You're a power drinker.
It gets away from me.
You're a
Yeah,
power drinker.
Booze
I
goes
am.
down smooth.
yeah. Well, and that's a part of the problem too. You think about what a devilish concoction it is, because the more you drink, the smoother it goes down and the quicker. And you talk about and then next thing you know, you're like, what happened to my pants?
You're in the back seat shitting yourself.
Right. That's how it gets away
How'd
from
it go
you.
so wrong?
Man, it's so much better to go in the back seat to get laid. Why don't you go shit yourself? That's where you're going at first.
Hey, to each their own. Some people like fucking.
You
some
go
people
for
like shitting.
sex. I go to shit myself.
I mean, wow, different approaches.
So Michelle said, yeah, I have tried one of the cocktails you mentioned on the regular show today because, man, they're all over Instagram trying to hit you up with these mocktails or things that help you relax or even give you a small buzz, but they don't give you the hangovers and you're not going to get yourself out of control. One of them is on the cannabis-infused cocktails, and it's called Nowadays. And Michelle said, I've had the Nowadays a few times, which is THC-infused. The old Key Lime House in Lantana there carries it if you want to try without having to buy a bottle. That is great news because I'm there quite often.
That is a good tip. What's it called again?
It is called Nowadays.
Nowadays.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, because Caitlin lives right across the street, so we go over there a good bit. So I'll pop in and do that.
I love that spot.
It's amazing. It really is. It's one of my favorites. I'm so happy that we're there a good bit.
What do you get, the rainbow trout for?
No, I get the fish dip and the chicken wings typically.
I knew it was a fish of sorts.
Yeah, their
Well,
fish
you're on
dip's
the
pretty
water.
solid.
I mean, what are you
It
gonna
does.
do?
It works.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah.
Oh, you only can order fish food when you're on the water?
It does inspire you to want more fishy.
It tastes amazing. It's very smooth, no burn. I take them in shots, and after 2 or 3, you do have a nice soothing buzz. I'm ordering a bottle from my house while I do a 3-month cleanse from alcohol.
You take them in shots, so it's not like a canned drink. It's a shot.
I think you can make up cocktails like you would with the tequila or anything else.
Don't you love those words together? Soothing buzz. It just sounds
That's
nice,
what I want.
doesn't
That's
it?
honestly, that's all I want, and I don't want anything else. I want a soothing buzz.
Take the edge off.
Yeah, I want to take the edge off. I don't want to be hammered. I want to be in my faculties, be able to have conversations, not say stupid shit. You know?
You got us for that.
All right.
Oh, I will drink Fireball and say the dumbest shit.
Yeah. And Christina said, I had this Nowadays with a bunch of friends one weekend, and let me tell you, it tastes like lemonade. And I do not remember much from that weekend. I definitely got messed up. So
where what is this shit? Where
it's
do you
called
get it?
Nowadays. It's cannabis infused. Where all you get it, I don't know. I guess
right,
you can
I'm
get
right
it online. Toph did said that, it's not alcohol. It's whatever the beverage is, weed-infused. I think Toph said it might be a little pricey, so that might be something to take into consideration. But, I mean, all alcohol is, though, right?
That white label looks a little bit like the Casamigos label.
It does, yeah.
They might have a little copyright thing.
It looks very similar. Yeah, no
Everyone's
doubt about
copping
it.
everybody nowadays.
nowadays, y'all stole their logo.
So I'm on the search for that. So see if I can find a nice little replacement because I need tequila. I need somebody to just slap drinks out of my hands, but that doesn't usually happen. I usually have people go, "Come on, drink it, pussy," and I'm like, ah.
I believe I said those exact words to you at the live show.
Well,
Yeah.
if someone buys you a shot at a live show,
And I
especially
don't
if
even
the place,
do shots. Like when I have tequila, I sip it. I only sip it or I have it mixed up in a cocktail. But
How mature.
I'm only a sipper.
I'm telling you that to tell you it still gets away from me. Because I'll be like, oh, this, because you'll have it mixed up and it tastes like a lemonade. You're like, oh, this isn't, strong at all. And the next thing you know, you're in the back of your car shitting your pants.
It kind of sounds like you're bragging.
You got the bird a shot. Give me another one.
First of all, don't just give him one. Give him a double shot.
No, I'm with Kevin. Alcohol's the devil. But
And give him a banana daiquiri.
that. Speaking of a soothing buzz, I like this.
And Amanda said, I'd recommend just going into a kava bar, trying it out. I drink it to keep from wanting to strangle my kids after a long day at work. It is very calming. It feels like a gentle swirl in the body and mind and helps with sleep, too. I love that.
Wow.
That is the other knock on alcohol. If I have too much, it jacks my sleep schedule so much. Like I said, I'm in an age, I don't get hangovers. I don't have headaches. I don't get nauseous. I wake up and I'm dead ass tired, like I didn't sleep a second.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
It's terrible.
If it's past,
It's almost worse. I'd rather have a hangover for 3 hours and then feel normal.
let me throw up and give me a headache for 3 hours. I would rather
Right.
have that than have zombie brain.
I'm zombie brain for a whole day.
Tired.
Yep.
Sucks.
Can't do anything. Hate it. It's the worst. She said, yeah, you can buy the powder at vape stores or gas stations, but getting it ready, made in a kava bar, is a great experience. And you get to try different strains, which have slightly different effects. Okay.
I'll do a kava run with you guys. Have a kava Wednesday.
I've done it. I tried all the kavas over there in the Abacoa one.
So is that a no?
I would do it again. I only tried a few of them. It burns weird for me in my system. I just think I like booze.
Okay. Everybody's got their own poison, whatever it is. Anna has a suggestion I thought about. She said you could make a nice tincture and just put drops in your suggested drink instead. I saw somebody they did that on a video, and they're like, yeah, no more alcohol, and they did dink 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 like 2-3 drops in whatever the beverage was they wanted to drink anyway, and they're like, I'm not losing my mind, but I got a great buzz and I'm having a good time.
The weed ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are definitely a lot of people like those.
Yeah. That might be an option.
It's
as
without
well.
the smoke, Virginia.
You drinking your weed?
Yeah, they're little droplets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I might.
They have the weed enema.
Can I do it to you?
they don't
Come
have that.
on.
But I tell you what, I bet you anybody, they'll come up with one.
It's just one bag of juice between friends. Come on, let me give you the weed enema.
Yeah, I was making a joke. You're making it weird.
I'm making it serious. And a video.
Are
Got
you
anything to say to that?
What kind of tincture are you on?
That video would get so many hits. We
the
don't
fuck are you
show the
talking
back.
about?
We don't show your butt. We just show your face as you're getting the enema of weed juice. That would have slapped.
Anything else to say to that? No.
I'm just gonna let her talk.
Just let her run herself out. Jeremy said, hey, Jbird, I heard you talking about the wet burrito from Taco Viva. And just to let you know, I used to work there when I was 15, the one at the Town Center Mall.
Yes, I remember that one.
An insider.
Yep. He said, I worked at the burrito station. And we were right there the whole time under the heat lamps, just to let you know that when you're under the heat lamps, you sweat massively right into the taco meat.
Oh, damn. Teen
Hope you
sweat.
enjoyed that wet burrito.
It's teen sweat.
That's what made it so nice and salty.
Look, honestly,
That was the secret sauce, teen sweat.
Turns out you love the taste of teens.
I'll give a shit. That wet burrito, that slaps. You have to stop saying slap. I'm starting to say it too much. Stop saying that word.
This is Tom in Coral Springs. He said, I saw this online and immediately I thought of Jbird. I remember playing this game at Pizza Hut back in the 80s. They had them on every table in the restaurant. And it's the same thing they have at Cracker Barrel. If you go in there, it's the triangle with the holes in it.
And the
you
golf
take
tees.
The golf tees. They just had it looking like a pizza slice there. I don't remember that at Pizza Hut.
I don't think we had those
In the
down
80s. Yeah, I don't remember that.
here. I wish I had that.
But yeah, there's a secret to it. I mean, the whole thing is you start with all of them, you jump over one, you take one out, and you're supposed to remain with one golf tee in. I used to know the secret. I used to be able to do it because we had that at my house, and I forgot it, and now I can't do it.
They always had it at Cracker Barrel. I think they had it at that restaurant, Po Folks.
It's an addictive game.
It is.
It's fun when you especially know how to do it, and you can make somebody look stupid.
And then they sell them in the gift shop. You can take one home with you.
Kids could give a shit about those games. The only way they like that game is they were stuck on an island for about a month or two.
I don't know. I feel like Rocco would like that.
Really? I don't know shit about kids, I guess.
But he's kind of a 40-year-old man as it is with chest pains.
There's also a trick to the Rubik's Cube as well. There's a pattern there,
right?
But I just never, you have to practice that.
Got to get in the groove.
And then you're practicing doing the patterns of a Rubik's Cube, and you go, "What the fuck am I wasting my time learning how to do a Rubik's Cube right now?"
Yeah, where's this getting me?
Where is this getting me?
Yeah.
Although there's a lot of world records with Rubik's Cubes.
There is.
Again, where's it getting me?
Where's the kidding me?
Right. What?
Unless you have a bit on the radio called World Record Wednesday.
Yeah.
How cool is that? A cool thing though? If you walk into a party, like, yeah, I have a Rubik's Cube world record.
It's not a panty dropper.
If you say it, no, there's nothing impressive. Now, if you were doing what I saw one kid do, he had 3 Rubik's Cubes and he was juggling them and he solved them in a minute, something like that. It was crazy. So every time he'd catch in his hand, he'd twist one of the cubes and it went
While he's juggling?
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you this then.
It's you gotta go see the video. You're like, now that's impressive. You do that I can see as a panty dropper.
Is that a panty drop? If you're at a party and you get those 3?
If the person's hideous, no. But I think if you're decent and you do something like that, you'd be like, okay, that's kind of cool. It's a peacocking move.
So if you would have got panties anyway,
It's just
you get panties quicker.
Yeah. Let's say the girl's on the fence. She's like, yeah, he's not bad, but yeah, you do that, it'd be like, okay.
All right.
Gosh, those Rubik's Cubes are getting you wet.
He's got some swagger. There's something. This guy's got some skills, so, you know.
And he's good with his fingers?
Right.
Yeah.
If he can move those fingers that way
Oh, my God.
on those Rubik's Cubes, imagine what he could do on my cube. My Pubik's Cube.
Pubic cube. Is that your no-no square?
It is, yeah, same area. So yeah, on the movie Hitman on Netflix, Jason said, wife and I turned it off halfway.
Aw.
We didn't like it, but the good news is this is America, and you can like whatever movie you want. Cheers.
So you didn't even see the sex scenes.
Sex scenes to me in movies suck.
These were good.
I don't know, man. I think they're not necessary in movies.
Have you seen them?
No, I haven't. I'm going to watch it.
You need to.
I'll give my critique. I keep forgetting about it.
It's kind of forgettable.
The one thing on what they did, though, sometimes it does help you see there's a connection with and it makes sometimes the relationship more believable.
Well, there was a connection, all right.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't go on too long. I'm no prude over here. I just think sometimes it doesn't. They're kind of whack sometimes. They can slow down a movie. If it's quick, I don't think it's bad.
Another person said, after all the talk about Hitman yesterday, I watched it last night. It's a solid B. If I had to guess, the folks that don't like the movie have an issue with the idea that bad guys don't get punished or the blurred lines between what is bad and good behavior and what is just behavior to get by in life during the unforeseen circumstances.
That sounds pretty deep for a rom-com.
Well, it's you do look at the end, and
it's a little bit of a character portrayal for the main guy, for
Yeah.
Glenn Powell's character.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't expect him to do what he did, but he did it for love, y'all.
okay, there you go.
Okay, all right. I'm going to watch it.
And, I mean, he got some good loving. You know why he did it.
I'd kill for that.
I know you would.
You would kill for it?
Vicky, on a review of the neck fans, she said, yeah, it works, but you got to be careful with the hair getting caught in it.
Oh,
Okay.
damn.
All right. And Kelly said, yeah, it definitely works, and they're worth the money, but do some research. My job requires me to be outside a lot, but I get hot easily anyway. I use it outside, but I also use it in the house when I'm cleaning, also for cardio at the gym. I currently have 5 different fans because there are so many varieties.
Wow.
I've had to learn through trial and error which ones work best for me. My first fan was $20, and these work however you get what you pay for. I highly recommend to buy one that has flexibility so you can move the vents where you want and place it on your neck so it's comfortable.
This is a neck fan expert.
Yeah, one of my buddies texted me while we were talking about that and said, dude, spend the extra money a little bit. It's worth it. Neck fans rock.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. And he said, my favorite version by far is the fan that has a cooling bar, which sits on the back of your neck. The bar gets really cold, and it absolutely cools you off along with the breeze from the vents. These are more expensive, but have been worth it to me. I know neck fans aren't stylish, but they have been a game changer. Warning for the ladies with long hair, same thing. Be careful, it can get sucked up in the vents, and it will quit working, not to mention scare the crap out of you. So be sure to buy a fan with small vent holes. There's your review. Everything you needed to know.
Yeah, that person is a pro. Thank you.
You know about it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. There's a ton of comments. We were talking earlier today in a KVJ court of a husband-wife that saved up for college fund, and then their son opts not to go to college, and he becomes a boat mechanic. And after 5 years of doing that, he wants to open up his own place. He's making good money, but he's seeing how he can make a ton more. So he wanted his college fund to start his own business, I guess, with real estate and all that stuff that he wanted to do. And I imagine you probably got to be close to water, right? For the most part, you'd want to be.
I think it is better to be in an area where there are more boaters.
Because if you were a boat mechanic in Pahokee,
you probably won't see as much action as if you're on US 1.
right?
Totally. But he doesn't have to necessarily buy the building. Because now you're talking about millions and millions of dollars that he doesn't have.
Yeah.
You're just talking about a lease here.
True said, a degree doesn't really mean anything anymore. I'm a master's in marine science, and I'm stuck at a pharmacy being a tech at Walgreens. The money was set aside for him at this point. It's his money. Veronica said, my parents also saved money for my college. I did not end up using the money because I went to school abroad, and it was significantly less expensive than going to school in the States.
Wow.
And that is something, too. I think that our college education system in America is a little bunk, and it's kind of messed up. And then we wound up giving the schools money to pay off student debt, and they're going to be like, cool, thank you very much, and they'll increase the tuition even more.
Make no mistake about it. It is a straight up business, and they don't give a shit. They want your money.
They said when I got back, my mother still gave me that money, and I'm using it as a down payment towards my house. Both my parents agreed that the money was mine, even though it's not being used for my education. It's still being used for my future.
I like it better as a down payment for a house. I think that's a more sound investment.
And David said, I signed both of my kids up when they were born for the Florida prepaid college. I busted my butt 4 years in a row working overtime and paid both of them off within that time. As I got older, though, I know college isn't for everybody, so they got three choices. Join the military, go to a trade school, or get a county or state or federal job that gives you the great pension. College is not for everyone.
It's really not for everyone.
Okay. So many thoughts on that. Yesterday, we had the mystery as it looked like there was a submarine in the intercoastal. It was a submarine that looked a lot like that.
Oh, yeah, that's
And
it.
The Coast Guard was taking it off, and Engineer Keith let us know that, yes, Lockheed Martin has a facility in Riviera Beach that tests submarines.
Of course, Engineer Keith knows all this smart stuff.
Man, that thing looks badass. I'd love one.
Yeah, he said it could be the dry combat submersible, depending upon how close it is to the bridge in Riviera Beach going over to Singer Islands.
I'm sure they're affordable. You should buy one, Jbird.
Would you have anxiety going down in a submarine, or would you jive with that?
If it's not down deep, I'm cool. If I can blow the hatch and swim to the surface, I'm fine.
Did a billionaire put it together? Am I going to see the Titanic, or is it Lockheed Martin and I'm diving 30 feet?
Yeah, 10 feet, 20 feet, I'm cool.
Would it make your BH pucker, or are you pretty cool at this?
Probably still would a bit. There would be a level of anxiety. I think my heart rate would go up and level of anxiety.
I'd be nervous, but I think I'd want to do it. I'd want to try it.
Yeah,
but I would be
I'd want to
nervous.
do it too. Just don't take me deep, y'all.
That's your motto, huh?
Don't fuck around and be like the guy at the amusement park when you're like, oh, I want to get off the ride, and he makes it go longer and faster.
Are you still kind of fucked even if it's not deep? If shit goes.
If the guy running it wants to
Askew
fuck with
or
you,
awry?
The deeper you go, the
if he
worse
wants
it
to go
is.
deeper and he wants to fuck with you, he's like, oh, I'm gonna fuck with this guy from the radio. He can.
I'm just trying to think about if let's say something did go wrong and it was in more shallow water, that still won't fuck you up a little bit.
Oh, I mean, it would, but like I said, the degrees of fucked up go up for the further you go down. I mean, you could say wisely, never let a Navy man take it deep. Put that on a T-shirt and wear it to Pride Fest.
Or you could say, always let a Navy man take it
You're
deep.
right. That might be the opposite, yeah. Let him go, baby. Got an email here about the crazy accident happened on military. I saw it on the news today. This person went right by it. Somebody had their bucket truck, or I think it looks like it's one of those ones that picks up. Yeah, when you ever seen the trucks that, well, you can see it right there. They have the claw and they pick up when you do the palm fronds and all that.
Yes.
So somebody had that on Military Trail yesterday about noonish, and it was one of those claw bucket trucks that the crane operated. They pick it up with the claw. They put all the clippings in the back of the truck. I guess he drove with the claw portion of the truck still extended and got it caught in the electrical lines.
Oh, that sucks.
It cut the power for a few blocks, as well as completely stopping the truck. I mean, look at that, how much that thing's tangled.
Oh my gosh, he's lucky he didn't electrocute himself.
Then all lights along military were out for quite a while. Traffic was a
Dang.
nightmare.
That looks horrific.
Does he get a ass chewing at the office when he gets back?
Yeah.
Yeah, they might have to let him go. But first, we need you to pee in this cup.
Definitely got to pee in this cup.
You got me peeing in a cup.
They will. I know that just from working at the golf course. When I wrecked that golf cart there, you're going to go take a drug test. And I wasn't on drugs. I was stone
I was
cold.
just a fucking crazy maniac that looked like I was on drugs, but I was sober.
Yeah. Fun. Rita sent in a photo. She won tickets to go see the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Her daughter and I went. They had a blast at the amphitheater. She said they look and sound great. Saw them back in 2006. Thanks for the hookup.
Nice.
That's fun. Good for them. Cynthia, she found in the shops of Hillsboro, there's Jbird's Muddy Waters Restaurant and Bar.
What?
That is awesome. Oh, it's so cool looking.
Jbird's Restaurant and Bar.
They spell a little differently. I like that.
It's BYRDS if you're looking for that. And Andrew said, just tuning in as I have off for Juneteenth for the first time. Oh, yeah, it's a national holiday.
National holiday.
Are there any Palm Beach County events going on today? Yeah, I think there is one. There is a smattering. I think Palm Beach has one that is going on. They have a Black Heritage Story Time and art screening that is happening at the bookstore at City Place. They're going to be doing that today. It goes 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. You can check out that event. They also, at the Coral Springs Center for the Arts tonight, they've got Preacher Lawson. He was a finalist on America's Got Talent. He's going to be doing a comedy show at 8 p.m. tonight. Then I believe they have festivities
Nice.
throughout the day for you to check out. And then the Savour Cinema in Fort Lauderdale, they have got kind of a film fest that's going to be happening today and tomorrow. You can check out.
Nice.
So there you go. Some things. All right. Any other questions? Anything else you ever want us to cover? Send us those emails, mail@kvjshow.com.
Dang, it's over?
That's it, baby.
Yep.
4 more minutes?
Get in the back seat and go shit yourself.
That's right.
That's what. It's so weird. That's what you think of.
I know. Can't wait. Friday. All right, y'all. Have a good day. We'll see you back here tomorrow.